gather round while I tell you the story.
This is the story
The
of
little girl who
I
should
Thought
have
I
known.
Knew. It's been made abundantly clear to me. The rose-colored glasses you used to see have apparently left you without a clue. The level of my seduction that would take a hold, plus your submission that would unfold. Forgive me, my darling, I thought you knew. Maybe I should apologize. It's not like you could realize that you were the chosen one. Ever since my sight was set on you, I started thinking of this shit I'd make you do, and how many different ways I'd make you come. It started with a gaze and then a smile, and as I thought you'd play coy for a little while, not sure if you'd let me get at your sweets, I made you willingly give up the nookie. You dreaming about how I'd munch your cookie, like that blue cat from Sesame Street. I've studied all cultures since time begun, learning the different techniques of tongue. I'm a master of oral pleasures is what I mean.
All right now, all right, make it happen.
Spanish, French, Italian, Chinese, even Swahili, I speak with these. What I'm saying is that I'm a cunning linguist. See, this was a foregone conclusion. Put aside all your concerns and delusions, but just in case you did care, don't worry about what I was doing. Just know that your pretty panties about to be ruined, cause him was going down there. Well, I like to eat it wherever you think. From the hallway stairs to the kitchen sink, even when you're relaxing out by the pool. You keep asking, baby, is it good for you? What you trying to make this kitty do come for you? Shh. Mama told me never talk with my mouth full. So, as you sat there with that look on your face, trying ever so hard not to be displaced, wondering how long this session was gonna last. Don't fret yourself none, little lady, but let me be perfectly clear, my baby. I plan to Lisa Bonet, Angel, heart that ass. See, you remember how she was riding this shit. That's how aggressively you jumped on this dick. And I had your back breaking as I went balls deep. At first, the rhythm was slower than fast. Along came an orgasm that rocked that ass. And you're looking like you had terrible holes. See, I like to get so far up inside you, like Jacques Cousteau diving the deep blue, searching for the lost city of Atlantis. There's no need for a lifeboat ship to shore. That pussy, the bottom, it's the seafloor, and my dick swims it like the mantis. I ain't bragging about the dick I got, like those that think they hit the spot. Just cause it's big doesn't mean that they know how to fuck. See, you used to being so from the banging, thinking they doing damage just cause it's hanging. But I showed you the difference between beating up some pussy and beating some pussy up. Now, don't go getting me wrong. You heard it's the sign of the fighting the dog and not necessarily the dog that's in the fight. Now, there's no need to write a thesis. I'm here to blow that theory all to pieces, cause this is a big dog with a really big bite. You were dressed up in lace and high heels, waiting for me to show the rest of my skills. You better go grab a pen and a pad. And I hope you take good notes, and you can do it while you deep throat, cause I need a girl who can multitask. See, what, you didn't know you need that ability? Yeah, you do, especially if you're fucking with me, cause at any given time I'm doing 2 or 3 things to your body. Had you straddling my cock while I sucked on your tits, and while I played with my bullet upon your clit. Yeah, I know I'm so naughty.
Right down here.
Yeah, the sexual limits you thought you had. Blew that shit out the water. Oops, my bad. Guess I should have been more sympathetic to your wishes. Well, it becomes hard to do, for a guy like, me with you. It's like having Lay's chips. You just want it so delicious. Now, the stroke was so good, had you laughing, tripping on all the shit that was happening. You found it hard to believe I do what I do. You say I'm a freak. I'm not alone. Yeah, true. I know you want because we can smell our own. That's why you love the positions that I put you through. Like my favorite, the Phase 6. It's the one that involves a bit of risk, because most don't last more than a few strokes. It's where you're bent over with back to wall, the nana spread open so I see all, as I fuck you from behind, hitting nothing but the bottom, folks. You start to yell, scream, and shout as you're looking around the room for a hand to tap out. You couldn't believe how your ass was getting whipped. Going at it like a UFC fight. Yeah, I was declared the winner by knockout, right, of this here ultimate fucking championship. I fucked you till I was tired and sore, or maybe it was until you couldn't take anymore. Whichever, I wanted to drain every single drop of your cum. You pleaded desperately for me to stop. Thought to myself, I'm on a mission. I'm not gonna quit until I got you in the fetal position, sucking your thumb. Now, somehow after the session we had, you acted like you was trying to get mad, but baby, there's no need to be angry about what was done. Accepted with some poison, some grace. After all, I put a big smile on your face. Even if you didn't want to admit you were sprung. You kept trying to make sense of it all and not understanding how fast you had fallen, caught up in these words of sexual poetry. I told you while I laid in the bed, my goal was to seize every thought in your head, make it hard to escape. The lyrical flowetry. That's why it's getting late. Why you had to be here beside me, watching, needing, wanting me. You said you were afraid, and I said you should be. I ain't playing around with you, Chica. I hope you listen to me. What, you didn't get that memo that went out, baby? Hell, next time I'll send what, a text, an email maybe? Again, my bad. I thought you knew. Told you I was addicted, no doubt. Not to waste your time trying to figure out how I'd make you do all kinds of shit you don't normally do. Got you tapping, your foot begging, borrowing, whatever it takes, eager for swallowing. See, I came through and I hit that ass like a quiet storm. That's why when my key hits the door, then baby, your knees hit the floor. And in the corner of your mouth, some drool starts to form. You changed your habits in every way, like when you give me presents on Father's Day. Even though we don't have any kids. It ain't about the card that I can miss. It's really me unwrapping you as your gift, cause you know who your daddy is. Now there's a swag to your sway. Got you channeling your inner Billie Holiday, walking around here humming and singing. Cause even though I got my own, like southern trees and strange fruits they've grown, God blessed this child, and you weren't ready for the funk I was bringing. See, it's no longer up for discussion. There's no more need for fighting and fussing. This shit is plain as day whenever you get through. Yeah, Daddy broke the mold with this one, and even when it's all said and done, if you didn't know before, I bet now you do. And the moral of the story, if you didn't know, you better ask these bodies.